Welcome back to KION News at 5. We're continuing to monitor conditions around Moss Landing with the fire in the area. We'll have another live report here shortly from our reporter on the scene. Any information that we have. Let's take a quick look at your weather forecast, though, here over the next couple days. We do have a change on the way. We've been experiencing kind of the same weather day to day. Cold nights, warm afternoons. A live look from Domenico showing the boats in the harbor just kind of hanging out there today. It was another beautiful one with temperatures in the 60s this afternoon. In some cases, we approached 70 degrees once again. And right now, 50s to around 60 around the bay. Inland area still a little bit more mild in some of our southern valleys. King City still reporting 70 degrees at this hour, but you'd be cooling off rapidly now that the sun has set just moments ago. Rest of the night looking mostly clear. Temperatures dipping into the low 40s once again around the coast, maybe even a little bit colder in some spots under these clear skies. There's just not a lot to hold into the heat of the day, and the Weather Service has issued another frost advisory for the region. But unlike last night, which just covered our southern valleys, this one actually covers almost the entire KION coverage area, with the exception of the north coast of Santa Cruz. So patchy frost possible near the coast. We're not going to see widespread frost in coastal cities tomorrow morning, but some areas that have seen frost in the recent nights may see some again tomorrow morning. And of course, our southern valleys have been in the 20s every night, and tomorrow morning will be no different. Now, we do have some differences coming later in the day tomorrow. So as we look at our future track, we'll see onshore flow kicking in pretty quickly tomorrow. You know, we've had these offshore pushes every morning. That's dried the air out, but we'll start to see some increase in humidity pretty quickly tomorrow. And then with that, maybe even some fog and low cloud cover showing up. So a little bit different of a day. If you're planning on taking a hike up a Big Basin, though, around lunchtime, looks pretty nice. Partly cloudy skies, temperature around 58, and light winds expected. Take a look at these low clouds. We haven't seen them in quite some time. 3 p.m. looking at widespread low cloud cover around the bay tomorrow. Definitely will feel a little different out there. And with that onshore flow, it's going to be quite a bit cooler as well. So we're going to be looking at quite a bit of a different day tomorrow. Here's those temperatures: 50s to maybe 60 at best for your highs tomorrow. It's going to be a little chilly, and of course tomorrow morning still cold in the valleys with patchy frost up the San Lorenzo way. On the east shore of the bay, we're down into the upper 30s to low 40s overnight, highs upper 50s to around 60. Northern valleys chilly as well with 30s in the morning, highs in the upper 50s. On over to the peninsula, we'll see those lows in the 40s, highs close to 60, maybe not even getting out of the 50s, and then points southward will be in the 30s, and then some spots in the 20s with highs in the low 60s tomorrow. 7-day forecast shows that we're not going to really recover in the afternoons for quite some time. We'll see this cooler onshore flow. At least the lows won't be quite as chilly, but somewhat cooler weather, more seasonable, maybe even slightly cool for this time of year. Some warming possible next week. We do have the potential for some offshore wind next week as well, even in Southern California. We're going to watch that, but just notice how dry it is on this forecast. As we head through the weekend, of course, conditions staying dry. We're going to have an update on maybe the next chance of rain in the forecast, plus the drought update is coming up in our next half hour. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Dan.